The pelvis has 4 different bones. When these bones need to move during birth, they need to move in different ways depending on where the baby is at. You've got the right ilium, the left ilium, the sacrum, and your coccyx, your tailbone. So when the baby needs to come funnel into the top of the pelvis, motions that open the top of the pelvis or the pelvic inlet close the pelvic outlet. And this vice versa is true as well. When motions that open the pelvic outlet close your pelvic inlet. They work like a seesaw. Also, there's the mid-pelvic ring, which is very narrow. When we need to move the baby past the mid-pelvic ring, we need to create an oval. We need to create asymmetry. So the order the baby needs to come out is pelvic, that needs to go in the pelvic inlet, it needs to go through the mid-pelvis, and it needs to come out the pelvic outlet. Motions that you do with your hips and your pelvis will help support and move the bony anatomy aside to help the baby navigate through your pelvis. In general, motions that open the inlet involve knees wide positions. These are obviously then not great for pushing. So anything knees wide, you would be helping the baby in the pelvic inlet. Anything where we go asymmetry through the pelvis, so think side to side rocking or a runner's lunge, that's gonna help open the mid pelvis. And anything with our feet wide, knees closer together, is gonna help open the outlet. How do you remember this? Well, it'll be simple. If you have any questions about it, find your sit bones on your bottom. You're gonna put your fingers on them, and I want you to rotate your pelvis, your hips in and out, and you'll feel which one actually opens the bottom. So if I show you, if I put my fingers on my sit bones, which are ischial tuberosities, and if I move my hips, my knees wide, my sit bones went closer together. If I move my feet wide, my sit bones spread apart. That means if I want to push the baby out, I need to have my knees closer together and my feet out to help move the bony anatomy aside. Whether that's in side lying, knees together, feet apart, whether that's in hands and knees, knees closer together, feet apart, whether that is on your back, knees closer together, feet further apart. Those are better pushing positions than what we typically see in Hollywood movies where they are here. This is not helping support the baby move through because your bony anatomy is in the way.
If this was helpful, please consider supporting us by subscribing to our channel.